We are caught in yet another trying time in our world. This pandemic, this disease, this crown-like virus that is killing us is fast approaching now. It has come very close to our doors. It has really touched our lives in many ways. Every now and then we see our loved ones falling sick and our businesses suffered. So this is really not a good time to point fingers at one another. Therefore, it is inappropriate the way some people choose this time to mock Nigerian academics and the scientists. Right from the time when the Minister of Science and Technology posed a challenge to the scientists as to come up with a vaccine against coronavirus and take a price of 10 million naira. Up to this time, when some people with their demeaning attitude toward the academics, comparing Nigerian universities and the universities out there, saying that while serious researches are taking place at the Cambridge and the Oxford, Nigerian universities are on strike. Well, I choose to talk this time because if you don't get it right now, if you don't learn one mistake at this crucial time, you can never learn it any time afterward. So let's get the history clear, people. You cannot send your horse to race and challenge it to win after you have broken all its limbs. As it is now, the current state of our laboratories, you cannot even say hi to the virus, you cannot even view the virus, which is the very first step of analyzing the virus, if anything will come of significance. Because to view the virus magnificently, you may need scanning electron microscope, same, which is not so available. You may also need genome analyzer to study the genetic information of the virus. At some advanced stage, you may need advanced photon source facility to examine the structure of the virus. At least to enable you see the drug target, the site on the protein where your drug will dock into to deactivate the virus. And coming to drug design, you may need supercomputers to handle very large data set and perform high-task quantum computation at appreciable speed. Well, I don't have to go far on that to convince you. It's a reality that anybody can go and check. But what I want to say about the strike is that ASU has been leading a campaign toward total overhaul of education and research in our nation, and the lecturers are going through a hard time toward that realization. So it's a pity that they don't have the desired support from the populace, which are the beneficiaries of the end result. And so the lecturers do not deserve that sort of mockery. You do not need to engage in that cause of obligation against your teachers. And secondly, the strike does affect only academic activities in the university. It does not stop the lecturers from participating in research and community services. And evidently, ASU is taking part in the ongoing campaign against COVID-19 at their own capacity through mobilization, through production and distribution of hand sanitizers. So this is being done, and some of the academics who are experts in the relevant field are ready to participate in any serious research to develop vaccine or cure against the virus if there is an enabling environment. And some are even trying, despite the deplorable condition of our laboratories. But this is not a solution that we should wait for. The only practicable solution before us now is to take the preventive measures, which involve some changes of lifestyle, from learning to practice social distancing and getting used to life indoors, to continually using masks, constantly washing hands, and avoiding to touch face and all sorts of formites. And unfortunately, this can only be practiced, can only be fully practiced in a highly trained society. So even this solution will be highly affected by sheer ignorance on the side of our people, because some of our people do not even believe that the disease is real, while some believe that it only affects a certain class of people. So in one hand, we did not develop our higher institutions so as to provide enabling environment for serious researchers to develop the cure, while in the other hand, we did not educate our people right from the primary and secondary school so as to train them and make a disciplined society to be able to accept changes of their lifestyle. So this is part of the mistake we did as a people, as a nation. So when this thing is over, only God knows who is going to survive it as per individual, but God willing, we are going to survive it as a people. So when this thing is over, let us learn our mistake. Let us reorganize the structure of other priority to give education and research the desired attention they deserve. And let us remember that we can only reap after we sow. So this is my talk. Thank you, people.